As the title says, the coronavirus, or COVID-19 as it's called, is showing us just how selfish humans are, especially particular ones. But before I go on that, I want to go over some very basic information here. Who is at risk for coronavirus COVID-19? Certain people are at higher risk of becoming sicker or seriously ill with this virus, including older adults, meaning the old people. People with seriously chronic medical conditions such as heart disease, diabetes, and lung disease. If you don't have those, you're not at a particular risk. And furthermore, the way that you can protect yourself, or at least highly decrease the chance of getting it. Wash your hands often with soap and water. If not available, use hand sanitizer. Cover your mouth when and nose for that matter, with a tissue or your this or what have you when coughing. But it's better a tissue. That way it's not on you, you know what I mean. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth with unwashed hands. Avoid contact with people who are sick, you know. Basic common sense stuff there. So I just wanted to start out with that. Basically what I'm saying is, wash your fucking hands. Now that we have that out of the way, let's get on to the selfish people, shall we? Look, I get it. People are scared. You're scared, everyone's scared, except for, I guess, people who kind of know how medical stuff works or something. But anyways, we have people going in the stores and buying cartfuls of this. Cartfuls. This roll alone is going to last me 1 year, if not even longer, just like the other one did. You really think you're going to all of a sudden now need to buy cartfuls of this? You may be one of the sheep. You think that stockpiling and hoarding on basic necessities is a good idea? You might be one of the sheep. You think wearing one of those mask things is going to do anything? You might be one of the sheep. Or just ignorant, if not all. Because the fact of the matter is this. Even if this does last, say, several weeks, all that supplies, all those supplies, all that food, all those drinks, it's either going to go bad in that time, or alternatively, it's just going to be a waste, and now you're going to have too much, and you don't know what to do with it. This basic common sense shit, I'm telling you. When humans panic, they become self-absorbed and selfish more than usual, and here is the consequence of it. It's pathetic. It's not even worse than the flu, and people are making this big of a deal over it, and buying out stores and supplies and stuff. And again, to more or less call these kids out of their selfishness, who's it gonna leave anything for? When there's people buying cartfuls of basic resources, basic what have yous. You think that person's gonna use all of that within the time frame of this coronavirus thing? No. But there are people in stores just looking for one pack, well, you've got 15 packs. Yeah, you're an asshole. Congratulations. Over something so minor. Because you hear the word, what, epidemic or pandemic, now you're gonna go and freak out even if it's, I don't know, not anything worse than a common cold? Jesus fucking Christ. The only people that honestly need to worry about it are the elderly, those with chronic diseases and so on and so forth. Because it's respiratory, this means it's lungs, it's down there. So if you're like me, you're an average everyday individual, you're gonna be fine, believe it or not. Yeah, it's gonna suck, but at what point does any type of condition, sickness, illness is good? Whether it's the cold, the flu, throwing up, whatever, it sucks and it's gonna be miserable. But it can't kill you. It's not like cancer or something where it's guaranteed death for the most part. But even with the most worst thing that we have, cancer, there's still ways to slow it down, if not eliminate it. Same with coronavirus. It's just going to take a little bit. We don't need to be all freaking out over this. But we definitely expose the most selfish of our humanity. Those who are just stockpiling, take toilet, whether it is toilet paper, hand sanitizer, you name it. Look, I'm good with just what I got before I even went to my, vacation. I came back and everyone's all freaking out about the damn coronavirus up here in Traverse City. And I'm just like, okay, well, whatever, because I guess I'm not medically ignorant like a majority of the population is, but nonetheless, I just wanted to kind of put it out there, that you fucking humans are selfish as fuck, and I feel bad for you. But more so, I feel bad for those that are being left out and those who are having to be punished because of the selfish people taking everything. They're the ones that really need that stuff, and they wouldn't take more than 1 pack, 4 pack, whatever. But yet, there are people with huge ass jumbo packs in the dozens. It's absolutely pathetic. Humans like that are just disgusting, vile creatures. And I am glad I don't associate with people like that. Because I'm not a twit like them. So, keep up with the facts. Don't be a conspiracy theorist about it. It's just a fucking common cold as far as I'm concerned. And if people die of my age and my status, health, whatever you want to call it, it's because of a freak accident or some weird medical what have you. Those that honestly have to worry are the elderly, and the only reason that they're going for us young people is because what if the young person gets it, goes back home, or visits one of their grandma, grandpa, whatever, gets their grandma and grandpa the coronavirus, and then they, of course, will adversely be affected by it, potentially even die. So I understand why they're going to these extreme measures of fucking bars closing and this and that and this and that, but chill the fuck out is all I gotta say. It's not that big of a deal, and the news wants you to make it seem like it's some sort of big deal, but it's not. Relax. Thank you.